This is a space rocket ship. If we get into it and click this button, it'll start taking off. That's because in today's video, I tried all types of crazy ways to get to the moon in Brookhaven. This is my very own rocket ship. Before getting into it, we should put on a proper suit. There we go. Doesn't that look a lot better? And if you want to use this one, I'll leave the IDs on screen right now just for you. Let's just go right into our ship now. Our objective today is to literally go to the moon. I'll just go right in here and make our way up. If I'm not mistaken, this is our kitchen, as you can see by all this food. Oh, a banana! Going further up, you'll find this cryo chamber that's kind of scary. There's even a space bathroom for us. Here in the control room, we have a bunch of buttons that we can press. I'll just press them all to make sure it's all working. Just this one left, and I think everything should be on. Let me sit on my chair and look at that. We can see all kinds of planets and galaxies. You can even see aliens on the screen. So we should probably be at the moon already. Oh, looks like we didn't go anywhere. We're still here in Brookhaven. I think the ship doesn't even work. I think I still have another idea of what I can do though, which is a bug. We just need this diving board. As we do the hurt animation, we'll be thrown far into the air. What I want to do is try to land back into it. Maybe that'll throw us far enough to get to the moon. Let's try it. We already jumped, so we just need to get right back into it again. This time it has to work. Whoa! Look at us go! We went pretty far, but it's not enough for the moon, sadly. I have another idea we can try out. Let me go into the police station. Go up the ladder and grab their helicopter. If we rotate it upwards and make it as fast as possible, we may be able to fly far enough to get off planet Brookhaven. I can see everything from up here. This is crazy. That's where the helicopter is, and there's the town. We're really damn far. It's still not enough for the moon. It's all the way up there still. Guess we'll need to continue going for a while still. It doesn't look like it worked. It even already turned to day. But look at how far from the city we are. We're so high up. This doesn't seem to work out. So I'll just leave our chopper. Now I just have to hope we can land back on that diving board. But that's gonna be really hard to do in my opinion. I can't even see anything from up here. I'll just hope we'll have enough propulsion to go to the moon. Oh gosh, look at how bugged I was. We're actually getting far from the city now. Wait, I think I'm going back down already. No, I want to go back up. Please just bring me back. I'm just gonna say that it's technically impossible to get to the moon in Brookhaven. Both the sun and the moon are probably just images and not actually places we can go to. That's alright. I still have an idea that I'll do with my notebook. I just got into the map in Roblox Studio. What I'm gonna add in here will be a moon. Well, not this one since it's not really realistic. Maybe this one? It looks a lot more real than the other, right? Let me put it up so we can fly up to it. And to do that, we're gonna need a rocket ship like this one. Seems pretty simple to use. Just go up the ladder, sit down on one of these seats, then click the button and we'll probably go all the way up to the moon. But if that doesn't work, I'll get others like this ignited one. This awesome spaceship right here, as well as an astronaut morph so we can touch it and have our own spacesuit. And just so we don't just have the moon, I'll get our whole solar system. Since they're big, I'll just place them up there in case we can visit them with our ship. It's finally the best part. Go out and test our map. We can already see the moon as well as the planets up there. This actually looks really damn cool. What we really need to test out are the actual spaceships over that way. By the way, I'm playing this with a bunch of my stubs right now. And if you want to show up on videos or just play with me sometimes, go follow my Roblox profile. It's at NandoYT. Just click the 3 little dots and then the follow button and you'll be able to do just that. All we need to do now is to see if they can actually do something. I'm really not sure if we're gonna be lucky this time, but let's go up this ladder. I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people coming with. I don't think it's gonna fit that many though. We can still try though. Oh, I think that one doesn't work. Good thing we got a bunch more in this case. Before anything, we should grab our spacesuit, right? Wait, it actually just made me use these skin-colored clothes. It's almost like I'm naked. How did this even happen? Guess that one bugged out. At least we still have some ships to try. We just need to hope we can use it this time. We're already up here, so let's just sit down since they let us in this one. Just don't press the button, girl. We still need to wait for the others. Where did they all go? I don't want to go by my lonesome. Everyone's here now. So come on, guys. Let's get into a rocket ship and go straight to the moon. Looks like we fit everyone we could. So let's click and see if this button works. Alright, it's clicked. So is anything supposed to happen? Wait, the bridge is moving. I think we are actually going. There's so many people inside here. Isn't this sort of dangerous? I'm not sure this ship was made for more than the 3 people it has seats for. At least our ship is actually going and we're at liftoff. Now how am I supposed to control this thing? It has seats, but there's no way way to move it around. The only real button we had is the liftoff one. So what now? I think we already went way past the moon. We're really far from it now. Just look at how high we are compared to where the moon is. It's all the way down there. We had a bit of a problem then. This wasn't how I wanted it to go. Oh gosh, how do I get out of here? I think it's even breaking down. Oh gosh, the moon is over there, but I don't think I'll be able to land on it at all. The ship is just going to the ocean. Guess our rocket didn't work out as we needed. Oh gosh, it bounced me out of the map. I almost got to the moon. Alright, so why don't we see if this ship can help us out? I just hope we can pilot it since the rocket is a no-go. We have a button we can click over here. I'm trying, but nothing is really happening. Does this thing actually work? Some button showed up right now. Let's see if we can move it now. Whoa! It's actually going up. There's also some subs just chilling on top of it. That's kind of dangerous, guys. Okay, we just need to find out how to go forward. Look at that! I think I figured out how to use this thing. We just need to go up a lot more if we want to get to that moon. Just go further up ship. You're still too far from it. Dude! We're almost at the moon now. We can already see those craters from up close. Our ship is just a bit slow, so we'll take a little bit to get there. But we're sure gonna get there.
Later.
Here we are at the moon. Let's just land our ship then. Cool, let's make our way out already. There's just one sub left from everyone there was. In any way, we actually got to the moon. Ain't that cool? So is this actually how the moon looks? I don't think so. I've never heard of all these rocks around it. I know there's moon rocks, but I don't think this is what they meant by that. Someone seems to have gotten here first though. There's a whole hovercraft in here already. So can we just go into it and see it? We kinda can, but there's nothing to really see in there. Let's have a little look from the edge of here. Dude! Look at how far from town we are. We can even see the other planets. While we're here at the moon, well, it doesn't look like it right now since we're inside its model, but that is what's happening. Ain't that cool? I guess we did add some cool stuff, but we can probably make it better. I got the sky changed so it works better for our purposes. I'll even add some asteroids around town as if they fell down from space. And of course we gotta have some aliens. They're just gonna be hanging around the city. There'll even be a sign warning about the alien invasion, just so everyone knows. For an even weirder feel, I'll have this alien just lying on the ground. Even I would be scared to play this now. Now we're back here testing it again. As I showed before, there's asteroids all around the city. Apparently they just knocked the sign down. Why did you do that? You don't know how dangerous those aliens can be. We did grab other spacesuits for us. Look at that! This one actually works. Better than the one that made me naked. There's other suits in case you want that, as well as some alien morphs if you want to be just like them. You just touch this little base thing. Sadly, it isn't really working. The aliens are right here. Do they attack us? How are guys doing? Whoa! Why? Guess they aren't really friendly. You gotta look out for those aliens. They're quite dangerous. Their spaceship is right there as well. That's scary. Inside Brookhaven, if you get yourself a jet and try going to the moon, you'll actually never get to it since it's just fake. But in today's video, I created a Brookhaven on the moon. As I said before, inside of the original Brookhaven, it's impossible to go to the moon, and here's why. This moon you see every night isn't an actual moon. It's just an image floating in the sky to make it look like the moon. But that's surely about to change. I just got into Roblox Studios so we can start modifying some stuff and put the actual moon inside of Brookhaven. First thing we have to do is put the real planet Earth right up here. Since, as I said, inside of this game there isn't a real moon or a sun or a planet Earth, so let's get that in there. It may not look like it, but we are inside of planet Earth right now. And to confirm that, I'm gonna put this rocket ship in the middle of the whole map. We can now see in practice if we can use this thing to get off the planet. Hopefully it works. Let's make our way into our spaceship and click the green button. Perfect. We're getting ready to fly off. Everything is coming out the way. Just the last piece is left down here and we're going. Now we can wait here until we're completely off the planet. Looks like it did work, as you can see that Earth is already past us. So these results were through. This is working perfectly. Back to editing our map. Let's start by deleting them all. We won't need it anymore. Just need to get these little bits out too. The gas station should go as well. There we go. This is gonna be the place we'll be using to put all of our rocket ships. Since a bunch of subs will be coming over and I want them all to test it out. Actually, maybe it would be better if they had their own place to make some kind of space base. So I got this little base of operations, but to fit them all I'll be stretching it out so we have a really big space to work with. Now we just need to add some details. There we have it. This is our newly built space center. The place will be launching into space. This one's a bit crooked. Now that's perfect. The name I gave to it was SpaceX, since it's a very popular space base, so I think it fits. I also added this observatory thing so you're able to see other planets from afar. It makes it very easy to view them even from really far away. And since I did empty this space out, I'll be putting a NASA base in here. It'll have tons of NASA vans so we can make our way to the other base and test those rockets. Now it's finally time to put the moon in our Brookhaven, so we need to get a real nice one. We're gonna be using this one then. Just need to get it all the way up there, since the moon is very far away from Earth, so it needs to look like it. You can see we're pretty high up. Earth is down there while our moon is right up here, real far away. So in theory, by using one of those rockets, we should be able to come to the moon. It even has its surface, so we can walk around there. Before we continue on, we're gonna test this out with our subs this time. So shout out to everyone that came. And if any of you want to play Roblox with me or show up like these guys, go follow my Roblox profile. It's at Nando. Just click the 3 little dots and then the follow button and you'll be able to join any public games I'm playing and even show up on videos from time to time. Alright guys, so let's go test those spaceships then. Will they actually take us all the way to the moon? That's what we'll see. But for that we'll need these vans right here, the NASA vans. Not sure they're in working order. Wait, what's this? Why did it eliminate me? That doesn't even make any sense. You guys better be careful with those NASA vans. They're apparently dangerous. At least we've made our way in here now. Wait, what's going on in this place? Why is it all jittering? I probably did something wrong while building. This is all buggy now. Let's test these rockets now and see if they can take us to the moon. This is our objective for today. So we need to make our way up here, then go inside our rocket, just like this. Looks like they already clicked the button, so the door is closed up. That wasn't me. I swear. You guys are gonna have to use another ship. This one's ready for liftoff. As you can see, we're already going. Look at all the fire down there. Wait, why are some subs on top of the ship? They surely aren't afraid of anything, but gravity won't help them. And of course, both of them are already off of there. Guys, we're already out of the planet by now. So let's see if we can find our way over to the moon. It's right over there. Hopefully it's gonna work out. Other subs also fell down, so it's just us that could get seats on the rocket. I wonder how this will go. It's incredible to see the whole planet down there. This is crazy. We're now entering Martian soil. Wait, not Martian. It would be lunar soil. Just need to keep going up. Wait, this doesn't seem to have worked too well. What even happened here? Did we just bug out and get stuck beneath the moon's surface? It's not just us, but the other rockets also got stuck with us. Guess we'll need to fix that then. We don't want something like that to happen. An idea I had is that, since these rockets only go up, we can't really make our way in there. In that case, I'm gonna get some different spaceships like this one. It looks like a functioning ship with tons of space to take other people as well with us. But if that doesn't work, we'll get this gigantic ship right here that surely fits even more. They even have bedside chambers. We're gonna test that out later to see if it works. Let me also fix this floor so it doesn't bug out like it had before. These NASA vans eliminate players for some reason, so I'll remove them as that wasn't the idea. That's why I got these different cars, since they seem to work and look real pretty. Let's do this. We gotta get into this thing and see if it works. Apparently, I can drive it, so this is exactly what we were looking for. It's gonna be a lot easier to move around to the ships, even if this car is kinda hard to control for me. Whoa! Looks like one of the subs just flipped over there. You gotta be careful. These cars can be real dangerous. It's finally time to test these ships out. I'm so excited to see if we can go to the moon. So let's go test these things out. I'm gonna start off with this one. It should fit a ton of people inside. Let's see. The pilot should be right here. There we go. Is it over here? I'm very confused right now, but I'm not even able to get out. Guys, please give me some space. Apparently you can fly with that one. They even stole it from me. Oh gosh, what was that? Everyone was just eliminated here. How did that happen? I'm really not sure why that even happened, but okay. Let me try to pilot this thing. Really hope it works for us. So what do I do? Wait, the controls are right down here. I didn't see that. We just need to wait for the other subs to get into the ship. Don't try hanging out there. That isn't safe at all. Let's start lifting this thing up as we're making our way to the moon now. The biggest problem is that this ship is a lot slower than the rocket ship. Just look at it flying over there. It can go so fast. It's gonna take a while for us to get there, so we'll need to wait. Oh gosh, what just fell down there? Did you guys see all that? Look at the mess that is over at the base. That's so dangerous. Wait, the other ship is beneath me and it can also fly. It's also way faster than mine. Maybe we should try to use that one. on. I'm right here. Please let me come with you. I think he's actually coming over. Please don't leave us over here. This ship is trash. It takes too long to fly up there, so I really need your help. Maybe that guy can't lower his ship, so let me put mine closer. Alright, over here should work pretty well. Now we're right beside it. We can surely get into it. Just jumped into this guy's ship, but how am I supposed to get into this? I'm not completely sure where the entrance of this thing is at all. Wait! I think the subs just showed it to us. Thank you so much. You're such a humble guy. I'm sad to tell you, but I'm the one piloting this thing now. I really want to know how to do this. Apparently, it works the exact same way as the other. We just need to click this button to go up. Looks like it's also pretty slow, so we'll still take a long time to get up there. After a long time has passed, we finally landed our ship inside the moon. Thank gosh. It may have taken too long, but that would have been the same in real life, even more with the spaceships we have today. It would take a lot longer to get somewhere like this. So here we are on lunar soil. We should add some stuff to make this place even better. We can start with the lunar rover, which is practically a lunar vehicle. It has a camera that it uses to record any signs of alien life or anything interesting on the moon. Oh yeah, we could get some space robots over here as well. It may look a bit suspicious, but it's gonna look cool. Why don't we get some alien trees as well? Doesn't this one look all weird? Of course it wasn't confirmed that there was something like this on the moon, but it would be cool if in Brookhaven it was like this. We totally have to get this as well. This is super important. It's the first man to step on the moon. Now that we added all that stuff, we can use our brand new ship to get there. I ended up getting this smaller one instead of the others. It also makes me look really buggy inside of it. I don't know why. At least it's working, and it's a whole lot faster than the others. This is awesome. With this one, we'll surely get to the moon easier. Let's do this. Just so you guys know. Wait, what just happened? It just eliminated me. In only a few seconds, we already got to the moon. We just need to land it now. Give me a minute. I'm bumping my head right now. Good thing we already got to the moon then. Whoa! What's going on? Did it just explode? That's so weird. Why does it always blow up on me? We finally got back to the moon. Some subs even came with me. There are other people online as well, but they still didn't make their way over here. Probably because of how dangerous the ships can be. There's a sign in here talking about an alien invasion, as well as an alien on the ground. Oh gosh! At least it seems to be sleeping, so it won't mess with us. Leave them alone. I also added that alien egg over that way. I'm just not sure if it cracks open or anything to find an alien inside. Why don't we test that out? More subs are even showing up and flying around, so a shout out to everybody. One of them is already beside the egg. Isn't he afraid of whatever's in there? This is dangerous. Does it do something? Dude, it eliminated me. Wait, why did my screen just go black? Apparently, I'm okay. It didn't end me. Well, can't say the same for this guy. He isn't okay. Now I was the one eliminated. I created Brookhaven on the moon. I added spaceships, houses, and even rocket ships. Since our objective is to turn this into Brookhaven on the moon, we'll be using this moon texture and we're gonna stretch it a ton until it's all around the map, just like that. We already got the surface of the moon. We just need to change the sky. There we go. That's a lot better. Now it for sure looks like we're on the moon. First thing that we need to get has to be the streets. We'll use the same one as Brookhaven. Just need to stretch it out. I'll even get another one so we have a crossroads. It'll be better to place more buildings. And right on this corner is where we'll have the spawn area. It's what everyone will see as they get into the game. Then we add these invisible blocks that are actually the spawn points where each player can show up on, right on top of them. I even got the trees you normally see there, so we have the whole package. There's a but, because we're gonna have to paint them and change the texture, since it's gonna give it a more dead look to the trees, since in space there's no tear gas in the air. Now I just need to give the same treatment to the plants around. While I'm doing that, there's a bunch of comments from the subs that I've asked in the previous video. And if you want to show up in the next one, comment the moon emoji down below. Just logged into our moon Brookhaven to see how things are going. Our spawn has already worked. We start in the right place. Something that for sure didn't are the plants. They should be on the pots, but they're nowhere to be seen. I also added a few guns on the ground for me to test out. Oh, I actually got it. This looks like some sort of space gun. Don't know its power still. Let me try it on this sub here. Wait, why wasn't he eliminated? Can I test it on him then? Will that work? We don't end them them, but they stand still. Is that the power of the gun? What about this one? Dude! Why is none of these working? Guess I just added guns that don't really do anything. At least I got this space rover for us. Get in, guys! We're going on a trip! If you didn't know, all these people would be our subs of the channel. And if you want to play with me or show up on videos, you should follow my Roblox profile. It's at NandoYT. Just click the 3 little dots and then the follow button and you'll be able to do just that. I didn't know driving in space is so hard. My car is all slippery for some reason. Just give me a moment. Oh gosh, we fell off the map. Our map is already pretty cool, but we still need to change a bunch of stuff. We can start by adding other things from Brookhaven, like Brooks Diner. In this case, it'll be right here, which is where it would normally be. These streets are still a bit crooked, so we should fix that. On this crossroad, I need to put this thing as it's exactly what they have in Brookhaven. I just need to place it in the right place, and there we go. Now the street needs to move a bit. Then we copy and paste it, so we can have one on the other side. We just need another on that side as well. And there we go. It looks a lot better now. Let's get some street lights so everything's safer. Behind Brooks Diner, we need to get the airport. It's a very important part of the map. We should change some stuff though, like take this airplane out the way since that doesn't make sense on the moon. In its place, we can get a bunch of rocket ships and lots of types, just in case we find out some are not functional at all. Beside the airport, we also need to get Brookhaven's motel. Just need to rotate and place it over there. Of course, we can't forget to get the shiny sign it has. I logged back into it. Let me grab our little rover car so we can go around our map and see what's up. This is starting to look real good. Let me go into the airport then. Apparently, I can't get into it at all. No problem though. We can still go from the side and go right over to these rockets. Don't they look great? Let me climb up onto this thing and see if it works. Also, look at how many people are already inside this map we're making. The game's getting famous and we're not even done. Now I just need to sit on this chair and click the launch button. In theory, this thing should start up at any moment. Look at how many people are inside this thing. I'm sure it wasn't made for this many. Whoa! Another one of the rockets already went flying. Come on, dude! Why doesn't it get out of this place? Oh gosh! What happened? I guess that rocket didn't work as planned. All we can see are parts of it falling down onto the floor. Sadly, it looks like this rocket doesn't work. It doesn't even get off the ground. Even if the other one's in pieces, it actually ended up flying pretty high. This map wouldn't be complete without the stores of Brookhaven. Here they are. For some reason, it's lagging quite a bit. Guess they have tons inside of it. Just look at how slow it goes if we move it around. We just need to put it right on this corner since it's the place it normally is in Brookhaven. It actually looks so good right there. It doesn't even look like another person made it. Still need to get to the sidewalk, so this looks good. Right there should be good. Now we need to delete everything they normally have in the regular grocery store. With it now empty, let's first get some light in here. Then we can fill these shelves with a bunch of these toy rockets. I really want one of those. The aliens from Toy Story would be great on the other shelf. I'll even get some SpongeBob toys since I like him a lot, as well as this little noob toy that I found funny. There we go. Now we have our Moon's grocery store. It's time to get the other stuff you normally find behind spawn, like the public pool, the police station, and the daycare. First, we need to rotate it the right way, and then we can start moving it to its place. It'll take a bit since this is quite a lot to move around. Alright, just need to move it down. And there we go. Doesn't that remind you of regular Brookhaven? The grass parts will have to gray them out and maybe even get some texture there. Let me do that with the other stuff as well. Finally, we can add some details, like getting some space police cars in, as well as getting some space police inside the station. Also, look at how cool this police spaceship looks. Over on this side is normally where you find the mall, so I grabbed it already. Just need to put it in its rightful place. There we go. That looks good. I logged back into it. Now doesn't this look so much like Brookhaven now? I'm excited to test the police cars. Will they actually work? I think it does. I just need to figure it out. Whoa! Look at that! It's working! This is awesome. We can literally fly around the whole map with this thing. It's for sure one of the best ships I've seen in a while. Still, I'm a lot more excited to try this one out. It looks so good! Not sure I'll be able to fly it though, since there's tons of people on top of it now. I got it working. Now what? Oh gosh! Everyone's falling out of it. At least it actually works just like that other one. That's awesome! Let me just land it up here. Perfect! Well, not really. It it just fell down there in the end. Our Brookhaven is already looking good, but we still need to get some space houses here. We can start with this one. It works for our vibe. Doesn't it look like a space house should? What do we have inside? Apparently nothing at all. Still, it looks pretty great. What about this one? Oh, it's one of those old Roblox houses, but space themed? Is that actually it? I don't get it, but I'll still place it because it's cute. And this one? Is it also a space home? I guess it's a pretty simple one. Now this one's for sure an incredible space house. Inside you can see it's sealed with these heavy metal doors to help everyone breathe inside with no problem. I also found another that looks really good as well. In front of them, I'll get the Brookhaven home sign. They'll be in front of all of them so the citizens can get their own. I'll even get the same ones we got there to place on the opposite side of the street. I did that same thing on the other streets we have and it looks great. To finish it off, we should totally get a morph for a spacesuit. People are gonna need one of those to live on the moon. Just to make it more exciting, I'll get this alien invasion sign. Since we have that, I'm gonna get these alien eggs around the city. And these are the aliens that are attacking our town. They should come out of that ray and start attacking the players, so this will be quite a bit dangerous. Log back into the game so we can see how we did. First thing we gotta test is if we can get our spacesuit. I'm not sure that's gonna work. Well, the helmet surely appeared. Okay, now my clothes are gone. Look at that! We actually ended up in the spacesuit. We're surely ready to live in this city. Now, where's the alien invasion we placed before? The ship's over there, but are the aliens gonna show up? Hello? Where are all the aliens? None of them showed up here. I was sure they were gonna spawn. Guess I'll just go fly on a spaceship then. After learning how to pilot it, this got really damn fun. At least I think so. Let me go slower as I want to see what we have in this alien home I placed here. I want to try going into it, but we need to be very careful about that. Just move slowly and you're for sure gonna get there. Oh no! Our ship got stuck. We still made our way inside, so that's cool. Guess this is an actual alien home. We even have morphs for them. If we touch them, we should probably turn into an alien. Look at that! I just turned into an alien. Now I want to get my ship back, but it's so bugged in here. Please, just get out of here. It really doesn't want to get out of there. I almost forgot that there's a morph for the space police. We can now patrol the moon and help our citizens. Look at all the houses we got here. They surely look awesome. Today we'll be traveling to the moon, where we'll uncover all kinds of weird and creepy stuff. As you can see, our rocket is right over here. Just look at the size of this thing. It's completely massive. Beyond that, we can also see the moon right up there. It'll be basically a 3-day trip to make it all the way there. We gotta make this quick. Let's get right into it and not waste any more time. Before we make it there, let's go in here and get into the bathroom, because we need to get into our astronaut suit. There we go. Now that we got it on, we can go over to the pilot room. Just sit down on the main seat, and it's finally time to travel between both space and time. We made it! We're finally on the moon! Seems like the moon looks a whole lot like Brookhaven, but a lot more futuristic. Just look at this awesome sign. Even this hologram of our planet, it's so damn pretty. Now wait a minute, what's this over here? I have no actual clue. Whoa! Is this some sort of car? Or like one of those tricycles or something? That's futuristic vehicles for you. Hopefully one day we'll have something like this in real life. Oh gosh! Check out that big tower with so much electricity. Even I have no actual clue what this is supposed to be. Since we're in moon soil, we gotta explore without any time to waste. Wait, where did we just go? Seems like this is a completely lunar dance room with all kinds of digital looking stars. Everything is just so shiny and nice in here. This looks so cool. This is straight from a movie or something. Let's go back down and see what other cool stuff we can find around here. We'll start by looking at the moon houses. This should be the first one, but it doesn't really have anything inside it at all, really. There's also this other one here. Pretty dark inside though. At least they do have a television that works. But what even is that image in it? I'm not sure why moon television programming is like that. Everything in here is completely strange to me. Seems like we found another home. This one does look a lot more futuristic than the others. Everything shines so well. Almost like it was the home of some sort of aliens. This is so cool. Just look at this computer. It's all holographic. I really like this design. But that isn't the best part of this place, since it has all these super lunar cars right in front of it. Let me grab this one right here and explore the moon a bit more. Check it out. We have some lunar clothes right over here. Wait, our car just continues driving on its own. I guess we'll leave it be. Now that I got my lunar garb on, we can keep exploring everything. Right now, we're going out of the lunar Brookhaven city and making it out to the actual moon. And here is where the magic really happens. Oh yeah, we can't forget about getting our astronaut helmet. The helmet is very important, as for now in the moon at the moment we are now, people were not able to make actual breathable air into its atmosphere like we have back on Earth. Everyone probably knows that the moon is full of these big craters. Some say that these holes appeared after meteors crashed into the moon, which is why all these holes can be found everywhere and are of all sizes. Check out these moon trees. They're completely different from regular ones. If you thought that one was weird, look at this one. Whoa! They even got that old ship they used for the very first people to step into the moon. That one from the United States. This thing is so old. It's also pretty damn big. I didn't think it was this tall all this time. Oh wait, it seems like there's a lot more of these. This one, for example, is a lot smaller than that other one. There's so many things here that are hard to explain. Just check out this place, for example. Everything is so different from Earth. It all shines so much, with neon lights everywhere you look. Oh look, this should be one of those lunar cars. And it actually works just fine. It is a vehicle made for lunar travel, which is why the tires are all big like that. We're not passing through the tree. I would call it the king tree. It's so much bigger and different from the other trees around, probably because of just how incredible it really is. It's probably very important to the nature of the lunar soil. Apparently this isn't the only lunar vehicle we got in here, since apparently there's a spaceship right over here. I almost called it a jet, but after further inspection it's certainly a spaceship. Let's get right into the pilot's seat and see if we can pilot it anywhere. I'm in the seat, but it doesn't seem to move around. It's probably broken or something. We'll just keep going around with our tiny little lunar rover. We gotta see what else the moon has to offer with everything we've already seen. What are all these things? It seems like some sort of machine? I don't really know. It doesn't have a good explanation for me, really. The craziest part of it all is being able to see planet Earth from so far away. Look at it just standing out there. It's our beautiful blue dot. If you love our Earth, leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. I myself love our planet and I almost want to go back already. But first we gotta finish our exploration here. Just look at this rocket ship. It's a completely massive rocket indeed. It's the size of a skyscraper. Are we really gonna have rocket ships that big in the future? Seems like I found even one more machine. This one seems like a ship too. Let's see it from the inside. Hello? Is anyone living out here? Oh gosh, dude. What's even happening here? We just have a few open Coke cans as well as a Bloxy Cola one. Beyond that, there's also 2 sleeping bags as well as a very old and rusty fridge. Who must have been living out here? Everything here looks really strange. I'm not even kidding. Best that we make our way out of here. The owner could get pretty angry at us. Ladies and gentlemen, just look at how many spaceships we got here on the moon. This is just a plain and big dream. Imagine we were able to just stroll around the moon and then go back to Earth. That would be so much fun. Wait a minute, what are those ships all the way out there? Beyond those ships, we can also see the other planets that are close to the moon. We can see Mars, which is quite far from us still. It is also being planned to be our new home. Basically our new home in this solar system. Alongside Mars, we got Mercury, Saturn, Venus, Jupiter, even Uranus, as well as Neptune, which is quite close to us actually. It's a pretty blue planet, almost like it's just water. Comment down below which of these planets you'd like to live in. To be honest, I would only live on Earth, since there wouldn't be any other planet even close to what we have. The Earth is a unique and incredible planet. Found another tree here. We also got another one of the trees, but different from the others, it has these pink petals that come out of it. That's just so cute. This time we made it to a NASA space rocket ship. Check out the size of this thing. It's just so big. Now that really looks like a skyscraper. It's just so tall that I don't even know what to think. I'm not kidding. That thing is far bigger than any building I've seen on Earth. With something that big, we could bring everyone we wanted here to the moon. What's this? Is this some sort of diamond crystal? It kinda does look like it's made out of diamond, but I'm not that sure about that. If it was actual diamond, they should probably have mined it already. Check this out. There's a huge greenhouse full of crops over here. Maybe with a ton of plants and trees one day we would be able to breathe normally on the moon. But for now it's all just the start, since this is indeed the future, but there's still a lot to go through. Seems like we got even more crops this way. Us humans seem to be doing quite a good job with all these plants. Oh look, they even have a few vegetables ready here. Some carrots and lettuce. So yummy! There's also this place. Wait, what's this thing over here? Is it some kind of shark plant? We better not touch it. Those shark teeth are quite dangerous. Even more plants being cared for this way. Even more carrots. Wait, they seem to even have brought a bird in with them. What a cutie! Still, this whole place is strange. Even the bird doesn't seem to be doing good. Hope it's alright. Let's get out of here. We don't want to get eaten by any shark plants of any sort. Check out what I found. Portal to the blue moon. What do you mean by blue moon? Guess we'll see what that means then. Oh, we really seem to have made it to the blue moon. Dude, everything in here has a blue tinge to it. I can't believe it. Then let's keep going through this obby. I am an obby master after all. You all know it. Here we are at the end. What can we find here? Hopefully no more carnivorous plants. Doesn't seem like there's any plants in here, but still, check out this whole building out here. It's completely massive. Right up there, you can even see Blue Moon written on it. I still don't really get it. I didn't know there was a second moon and that it was blue. Whoa, you see that? Seems like air is coming from up there and dropping down into these plants. We aren't even alone, since there's just a single frog right over here. I'm really not sure how you got here, Mr. Frog, but you're cool for that. Wait, what even is this image out here? That really wasn't expected. Why is it there? I bet some of you know exactly who that character is. Good gosh! What's that thing? Is this a gigantic skeleton? How and where did they get such a thing? What even was that thing before becoming a skeleton? Could it have been the alien race that lived on this moon before? Who knows? This is certainly strange indeed. Quite scary to me even. Oh look, there's another base for the blue moon out here. Now what is this thing and what does it have? Just lava? I don't really know. It looks like lava though. We also have a whole dark forest out here as well. Just look at this place. It's so weird. These out of Earth things really need to be studied, even more since this really has no sense at all. Some other strange things on the moon is this huge portal out here that seems to be sucking in things, as well as this other huge portal on top of a mountain that seems to take us into another dimension. The moon really doesn't make sense. In case you want to play this game as well as other ones I've made, look for my Roblox profile. You'll find it at Nando. Whenever you're there, click the 3 little dots and then the follow button. With that done, you'll be able to join videos and play Roblox with me. Further down the page, you'll find the Nando Games page. Here is where you'll find every single game I'll ever make. Want to add me in Roblox? Become a channel member and we'll get that done pronto.